Welcome to Dave's Cards and Sports Games. We've played a lot of APA. Let's do a box opening for Strat-O-Matic, APA's competition. 3 games in one. You can play as a basic, advanced. I'm in a league right now that's super advanced, just learning how to get back into it. So I had to buy the set. Here's what you get in a Strat-O-Matic box. We'll open it up like this. First off, I bought the brand new season, so we'll do this. We'll put Strat-O-Matic in the background here so you can see it. There you go. And there's what you get. You get a whole sheet of all the batters. Starts out with the Baltimore Orioles as it looks like, and this is the back. And there's the front. It's actually the same card. Like I said, it's a sheet that's 3 games in one. Use the pencil here to open it up. It's a little thinner cardstock, I believe, than APA. Really thin. And they give you rubber binders to use. You get 2 dice, and then you get a 20-sided dice, which is the big key into Strat-O-Matic. For example, Lane Thomas, if you shake a 1, 2, or 3 on your dice, it's going to be on the batter card. 4, 5, or 6 would be on the pitcher card. Like, for example, Hector Neris, 4, 5, 6. And if you would shake, there should be 3 dice in here. There are. So here's what you get in here. Besides the rubber binders, you get a white die and 2 red die. And that's how the basic first at bat will always start. And here, we'll do this really quick here to show you. So you would start like that. And that would be read as 4, 5. So 4, 5. That would go to a pitcher's card. And if Hector Neris was pitching and you shook a 4, 5, it'd be a strikeout. Unless it's like a clutch situation. So more than likely he would strike you out. And then we'll do it one more time. See if we get to the batter card. There's 3, 7. We'll go back to Lane Thomas again. 3, 7. Base hit. Runners will advance 2 bases if they're on base. So that's the basics to Strat-O-Matic. And it's a little easier if you had a card like this. We just shook a 3, 7. That would be a fly ball out. But I don't know if I was doing Lane Thomas. Yes, I was. Oh, yeah, that was against the lefty. So you have to find out who you were batting against. A righty, it would have been a single. Same thing here. This here is just going to be 1, 2, 3. And if you do the advanced, you go against righties and lefties. So it's kind of like APA if you had righties, lefties on it. So a little easier. This way here is more of a basic game. You kind of can see what happens. You get the more advanced. And it's a lot of cards I have to go through and figure out. And here is the extra players. These guys did not bat as much as you can see. 77 at-bats, 103 at-bats. Reese McGuire. Trevor Story's up here with only 94 at-bats last year. And there's the full card. And then you have the player listings. Once again, I played APA my whole life, and we're getting into Strat-O too. I like playing games. There's a super advanced weather chart. Hopefully I don't have to worry about that in the league I'm in. Ballpark effects. We form our own ballparks in our league. So if I have a lot of power guys, I can say all of the diamonds are going to be home runs, and diamonds are on a lot of the cards. Let's see if I have you'd have to find, well, that's the backup, guys. You'd have to find like a power hitter here. Let's find a Baltimore Oriole. I thought I was doing Baltimore. Looks like I was on the Miami Marlins here, so the other side would have been Baltimore with Kierstad on them. Here, we'll do this. So what you want to look at here are the diamonds. And if I have a field that is very shallow, anytime you see a diamond, it's automatically a home run. It's a 0. If it's deep, sometimes you have to shake numbers. And you can have your outfield be any way you want. If I want to make my diamond outfield where it's like 500 feet, basically, where you can't get a hit, it's always going to be an out, then you could say deep. So if you have a team that's a weaker hitting team, you might want to do that. And the same with the triangles are for singles. And that you can make a single also and out and make them shake for it. But if it doesn't have, like that's a home run guaranteed. Anytime you shake a 3-6 against the righty, it's a home run. Or a 3-6 against the lefty, it's a home run. You can see this guy bats mostly against right-handed batters, Anthony Santander. And he is a switch hitter. He has not many times he's going to get the jump. You have to shake 2 dice and shake a 2 just to get the jump. However, if Santander gets the jump, you shake the 20-sided dice, and it's 20 minus the catcher. So a 20-sided dice, he's going to steal almost every time. And that's if you hold them. So there's a little more advancement too. There's Colton Cowser and that. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what else we get here. We're doing a Strat-O-Matic box opening. This is how many cards you get. It's a load I'm going to be sorting out. And you get this kind of like Apple, I think, but I don't see as many players. Yeah, there are. There's the black would be the players. You put the player in the spot just like Appa. This is really weird. This is all you get for your charts, basically. Here's advanced strategy game here. Advanced fielding chart here. How to play the game here. How to play Strat-O-Matic. And there's a lot to know. And I learned it a little bit, but the bulk of the stuff is if you shake a Strato board, Strato card, and let's find it here. Anthony Santander. I'm going to have to check again. I think the question marks might be errors. Error. So you shake that. I'm pretty sure that's what you do. Like I said, I got to play another series here just to get used to it. I played one live series. Boy, if Santander shakes a 3, has a lot of chances to get on here, and even in the righties or lefties. So yeah, I think the question marks might be the error column again. Then you shake again, and then you have to do this. Here's the error section here, and what you hear, just to give you an idea, if your fielder is good, these are going to be outs all the time. Those could be 2 base errors. So then you shake here. And then they have error ratings. If you're really bad, like a 30 is terrible, you shake 2 dice. If you shake or 3 dice, if you shake any of those numbers, it is an error. If you're really good, you basically have to shake 3 dice and they have to be 666 or 665. Error rating 0, you're not going to pretty much make an error. The number means they move up a base. So you could have a ground ball out, but the runner advances. So I'm learning a little about Strat-O-Matic. It's fun. I have a draft in a little bit, and I am hoping to get Duran first, maybe Devers or Riley Green. I could get Scooble or Skeens. Those are all players available in our league based on players that were saved last year. I get 5 of the first 10 picks. Some of the players I might be able to get: Horner, Devers, Machado, Westby, Wong, Duran, Profar. So a little Strat-O. I might play a basic game and show everybody how to play Strat-O. The basic game is going to be a lot easier when you just start doing this. And then the pitcher's cards, 4, 5, 6. Let's find one of them. Let's find a pitcher's card here to see if we can find a... This is kind of weird too, where it just has a potpourri. Here's a pitcher right here. Daniel Colome. He's now on the Twins. X is the air number. If you shake an X, it is the air. That's what it is. There it is. So X's are on the pitcher's card. Whenever you shake an X, you shake to see who the air might be on. There we go. Catcher X. So if you ever shake an X, then you have to shake again for an air. Some of the game is quick. Some of the game does take time. But once again, if you ever want to hold a guy or steal, you basically have to get the number. This one here, you got to shake a 6 or a 12 with 2-sided dice. And then he gets 1 to 13, he's going to get on. So you're going to hope you're going to get some bad catchers that might give you a couple of points. So, and if you're not being held on, it's always going to be, he gets the jump, and then that's automatically going to be that. So a little bit about Strat-O-Matic. I'm learning myself. Hope you're having a good day at Dave's Cards and Sports Games.